Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Jessica and today we're celebrating the Mid-Autumn Moon Festival. If you've never heard of it before, don't worry. I'm going to talk through a little bit about the legend of the Mooncake Festival, as well as how you can celebrate, and we're going to taste test some mooncake. Diving into the history of the Mooncake Festival. I'm not an expert by any means, but it is part of the legend of the goddess of the moon. Now, I don't claim to be an expert on the history of the Mooncake Festival, but it essentially boils down to a legend from thousands and thousands of years ago. There was a warrior who, for his great efforts, won an immortality elixir. Now, of course, everybody wanted a piece of this elixir, so thieves came to his house. When the thieves came, his wife didn't want anyone else to have it, so she took the one dose of the elixir. In her efforts to escape, she flew up to the moon and became the goddess of the moon. Her warrior husband missed her so much that he actually dedicated an entire worship service to her, and that included making a dessert in her likeness. Since she had escaped up to the moon, she was now this moon goddess, he designed the mooncake to honor her. Now, the Mid-Autumn Moon Festival is more of a celebration of the end of autumn harvest. It's almost like a second Thanksgiving because all the families get together to have dinner and pay their respects. The Mid-Autumn Moon Festival is celebrated on the 15th day of the 8th month of the lunar calendar, which means for 2020, we are celebrating on October 1st. There are many different ways for a family or a community to celebrate the Mid-Autumn Moon Festival. My family, growing up Chinese American, we always started with a big family dinner. We would get together at my grandparents' house and we'd have a full table of noodles and meat and veggies and desserts. After dinner, all the cousins and I would get together and we would light paper lanterns. We would take these paper lanterns and kind of walk around my grandparents' backyard or walk around their neighborhood. And it was this really cool adventure to see all these lanterns lit up in the dark. As I've gotten older, I don't get to see my cousins as often, so we don't really get to make paper lanterns and have that experience. But I have been able to go to the Mid-Autumn Festival celebrations in San Francisco Chinatown. San Francisco Chinatown blocks off all of their streets, and they have a huge festival with tons of booths and food, and there's a main stage with entertainment, music, plays, skits, lots of activity. Of course, after dinner and some adventuring, you need dessert. And so for dessert, we would have the marquee Mid-Autumn Moon Festival dessert, which is mooncake. Now, if you've never had or seen mooncake, that's what it looks like. It's a thin pastry that's golden brown on the outside, usually with some intricate design on the top, and it's filled with things like sweet lotus sesame paste, salted eggs, or red bean paste. Other times, you'll find it filled with fruits or nuts or matcha or mochi. Really, the fillings are endless. So I have two mooncakes to try this year. One is the traditional lotus seed paste and one is pineapple filled. Pretty sure this is the pineapple one. I can see a little bit of it oozing out. I've cut open my mooncake and it's actually really hard to tell which one is pineapple and which one is lotus. I'm gonna guess that this one is pineapple because you can see a little bit of the fiber. Lotus seed is usually really fine, and it's this light brown. So I'm wondering if maybe I actually got two of the pineapple ones. You can see on the mooncake you've got a thin outer crust that encases the entire filling. So if you're someone who really likes filling, this pastry is for you because the ratio is significantly in your favor. Okay, I'm gonna give this guy a taste. This pineapple one tastes like those Taiwanese pineapple cakes. So pretty dang delicious. Happy Mid-Autumn Moon Festival. I hope you get a chance to celebrate with your friends and with your family and with some mooncake. If you like this video, be sure to hit subscribe and like and let me know.